Hello everyone, welcome to day number 48 of crypto trading. Today is different day. Well, it's Saturday, so I could go for a little longer on tonight's stream. We got a couple of news to talk about. Why is Toncoin dropping to the floor heavily? We'll discuss that in just a sec. And I also, as I was planning yesterday, am planning to do some backtesting on a strategy that I'm planning to use, kind of the same kind of stuff that we've been doing already, but in this case, going back in time, looking at historical data to see how it performs, right? It's important to figure that kind of stuff out. As you can see, I have this already set up to show how we're going to be getting all this data here. Just a sec. I'm trying to regulate the music volume in the background. Okay, good. So, here's the deal. This is the strategy that I'll be using. Here is all the data that I will be collecting from my backtesting. I hope I configured everything correctly. I just did this as fast as I could. And then here would be our results if we hopefully get a valid strategy from all of this. It will determine, we're starting off with $10,000. I like to just start with something simple, 10,000. We'll check what our final balance is at the end of, we're going to do 100 attempts, right? We're going to see what our max balance was, what our minimum balance was, and what we end up with eventually, right? The rate of return, I'm not going to give exact amounts, but I'm just going to note down the percentage values, because the way the strategy is going to work, starting off with 10,000, risking 1% of whatever our balance is at that time, each time. We're going to analyze it with technical analysis. We have our information over here. We're using a risk reward of 1-to-2 ratio, and we do require some high volatility for this to work indeed. So that's what I'm expecting in this case here. The trends that we'll be using the indicators we'll be using to determine our trends is 2 exponential moving averages, 8 and 34 periods in the 1 hour time frame. Our entries will be determined in the 5-minute time frame with 3 exponential moving averages, same way we've been doing it in the past. And our exit will be stop loss would be 5 ticks from the swing that we have there, because obviously going to have a swing at some point. And our take profit will be 2 times that stop loss. What I'm going to be noting down here is obviously the attempts. We're going to do this in Bitcoin, okay? It's the asset we'll be doing. I want to figure out at what time is the best time to operate, so I'll be noting that stuff, that information down to see, which time is the best to do this kind of trading. If it was a take profit or stop loss, should be simple. Hi Aiden, how you doing, man? Yeah. Here I'm not going to write down if it's take profit or stop loss. I'm just going to put something like 2% or 1%, negative 1%, something like that. And you can see the balance here automatically changes. So I did code this correctly. I'm not a good coder for Excel, but that's how we do it. LS would determine if we're doing any long or shorts, just to see which one is more likely to get me some, the gains, And if the possibility of risk reward is 1-to-3, could it have worked? I could put yes or no. I think that's what I should fill out over here. Risk reward 1-to-3. Glad to hear you're doing good, Aiden. Yeah, I'm doing pretty great myself as well. Yeah, just chilling this weekend, really. Released 4 videos. We'll release 5 more videos on the audiobook that I'm working on tomorrow, hopefully. So that'll be nice. Anyways, that's all I have for here. So let's explain this massive drop on Toncoin. The reason it's dropping, not only Ton, it's also not dropping 14-15%. This is a total of 20% drop, however, from this max point of today to the minimum point. Yeah, it's about a 20% drop. What happened here? So it fell. It's saying 13%. That's outdated. Pavel Durov got arrested in France. Who is this guy? Well, this guy is the CEO of Telegram. We all know that Ton and Not are both related to each other in terms of Telegram, right? Being incorporated in Telegram's service. He got arrested in France. Western intelligence services want to access Telegram's private messages, and according to the French media, Durov may face 20 years in jail if he doesn't cooperate. I think he's already in there, I'm not sure. And of course, this is raising a lot of concerns. So he's the founder of Telegram, just reiterating the same kind of stuff. The reason that they want to access this kind of these kind of encrypted messages, which he is not going to give up, is because there could be terrorism, pedophilia, money laundering, all that other stuff that are obviously criminal offenses. And, well, he's not giving that stuff up because, yes, it is free speech, and he would be violating, I guess, his own terms of service for giving up that information, like, the privacy policy kind of stuff. So all of this is raising big concerns for free speech itself. This is happening in general in the whole European region. We're seeing Germany, France, England do this kind of stuff as well, where they are arresting people for posting memes about immigration and calling them far-right extremists. That's the kind of issues that we got going on here. So now people are scared for Elon Musk. I don't even know what I just clicked, but okay. Elon Musk should not be traveling to Europe if he wants to avoid getting arrested as well, because we do have also a lot of talk that the European Union is trying to also arrest Elon Musk. If they were able to do this to the Telegram CEO, Twitter is next, right? It's Telegram today, it will be X tomorrow, is what people are scared of. Vivek also mentioned this in a tweet. Also, strangely enough, we all know why. The hashtag Telegram is not working. If we go here, it just doesn't work. So, some censorship stuff going on as well. Europe is just in a lot of problems. Another thing that happened in Europe yesterday, I covered the news that I think 9 people were stabbed at a diversity concert, whatever it was for. 3 of them unfortunately passed away, or I think it was 4 other injured, something crazy like that. ISIS claiming responsibility for this, and they say that they're doing that for Palestine, for all Muslims. They're seeing Europeans and Christians as enemies, and there are millions among them with this kind of mentality. Yeah, it's just scary stuff that people can be extremists like that and go on a rampage. Let's move on to some lighter news. How about this? Donald Trump's yesterday endorsing RFK Jr. Well, RFK Jr. endorsing Donald Trump was a huge move for crypto in general. So, this kind of drop from Telegram CEO getting arrested didn't have too much of an impact, but it did slow down the uprise of the prices in crypto, my portfolio included. So things kind of slowed down there, but just look at the amount of people showing up at a Trump rally. It just goes to show that there is indeed a lot of supporters, and I do feel that, Kamala's numbers in the polls are definitely inflated or something, because, like, look at this, and they're saying nobody twerked on stage, right? Kamala has to invite rappers to get people to show up at her convention, and something she won't even deliver. Like, Beyonce did not show up at the DNC convention earlier this week, which people were upset about. Anyway, here's bullish news about Bitcoin in general. Why should Bitcoin still continue to go up regardless of what's been going on? I have not really reviewed Bitcoin. It's still in the green, barely, 0%. We're just kind of slowed down in this kind of area that I have marked up here. So we reached the resistance of the Fibonacci, 64,300. We did reach this yesterday, almost breaking up to 65,000. We didn't reach that, unfortunately. But we're in this zone right now, dropping to as low as, what is this level? 63,500. So yeah, between that zone, 64,300, 63,300. Yeah. Just waiting to hopefully break out. A lot of short squeezes will happen here and up here as well, where I have the red marks. We did see a couple of good amount of short squeezes over here when we had this big rise, and things kind of slowed down here. I think some shorters would be accumulating over here, although it's very risky to be doing this in an uptrend for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin indeed is still considered in an uptrend. I was going to say, that does that matter for now? No, today it doesn't really matter. Why? Because we're doing backtesting. We're not going to actually enter any real trades today. That's why I was mentioning this stream is going to be probably a little bit longer, so I should probably move on with the news here. Here's just one thing to mention is, 2021 Bitcoin reached 69,000 when interest rates were cut. No, wait, were 0.25%, sorry. They didn't get cut, right? Then COVID happened. Well, no, after COVID, they had rate hikes, and, inflation became a big problem as well. Bitcoin crashed, FTX crashed, all the crypto market, huge L for crypto. And then well, what's going on today is that Bitcoin is currently 63,000 while interest rates are 5.5%. And we are planning to see a lot of rate cuts coming soon. So, you know, global liquidity will start pouring into the price of Bitcoin, driving the price of Bitcoin a lot further higher, which is a good thing. That's what we're expecting, bullish news for Bitcoin in the long run. Even retail interest, it's still, you know, not many people are still interested as they once were back in 2020 or 2021. And when that happens, like, we're already going to be, we've already have taken off at that point is the idea. So, you know, a lot of interesting stuff still yet to happen for Bitcoin. We just got to stay in the game, stay focused on it, and we shall go higher. President Bukele also commented on censorship stuff. He said, here in El Salvador, we have the safest country. Your assets will not be seized. You have your ability to exercise your free speech. You will not be censored or arrested, etc. for that kind of stuff. Speaking of his Bitcoin, this guy's always DCAing. He's buying 1 Bitcoin every single day, regardless of the price of Bitcoin. He now has 5,851 Bitcoins, valued at roughly $356.4 million, which is pretty good. He's obviously not one of the top holders of Bitcoin, since there's, you know, US government with 200,000 Bitcoin or something crazy like that, among the top 10 at least, but it's still pretty good. He's considered a whale at this point. That's a good thing. We also got this kind of news from, I think I covered this maybe a month ago now, where 2 space agents, space astronauts, were stuck because of a failure in their spaceship from Boeing, Starliner. Well, NASA is now contracting SpaceX to, you know, send another space shuttle up there and return those astronauts to Earth. Otherwise, they would have been stuck there till like summer 2025 or something crazy like that. Imagine getting stuck in space in Earth's orbit for that long. So yeah, Elon Musk to the rescue. I think, yeah, Elon is currently trending at the moment. I was gonna say he still has to comment on the Telegram CEO arrest thing still, or I think he might have already done so. What are they talking about Elon here? Well, he is talking about it. Yeah, First Amendment, censorship, all this kind of stuff. All right, cool. So that's all we have for news today. I wanted to get through that as quick as I can so that we can go right into the backtesting. All right. So as my strategy mentions, I'll show you this one more time. We're going to be looking for trades in the 1 hour section. Well, the trends, sorry, not trades, and we'll be entering trades in the 5-minute time frame. Now these could be reduced as well, which I plan on probably backtesting later for a different thing. And to see how that goes. Like this could be 15-minute for trends and 1 minute for entries. Oh, Aiden, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, I try my best. It's important to stay on top of news to, you know, get a sentiment of as to what's going on in the market. Like I read in the book today, it said the market's price is reflecting not what's happening right now, but what people are trying to think will happen tomorrow. That's the sentiment of the market. So you'll always have to be on top of news. Like me, for example, I saw this drop on Ton, and I thought, okay, there's definitely some news behind this kind of drop. I'm going to Twitter to check out what's happening, and guess what's trending 1 hour in is Telegram. Click on that, and of course, CEO got arrested in France. Crazy stuff. So yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that too. This is obviously, what I have here is not financial advice, but I entered over here, and I have another order ready over here in case price does continue dropping, because I had no exposure in Toncoin on my main account. I used to before, but I don't remember if I hit a stop loss maybe, or I likely took some profit from it. I don't remember. But yeah, like from there I had no exposure, so this drop actually is giving me some chances, and that's the way I see this, is a chance to get some exposure in Toncoin, because I know it's a good project. It's still in the top 10 of cryptos, I believe. Yeah, it's top 9 right now, still. Oh, that changed quick. And yeah, like it's still a good project, and really like dropping 20% just because the CEO got arrested, I don't think that should be that impactful, right? I understand the significance of it. Like, there's censorship, they're attacking free speech. Sure, but come on. What are they going to charge him for? He can't give up that data. Like, everybody agrees, on Twitter at least, that you can't force him to, like, give you access to everybody's chat logs on Telegram so that you can find one or two criminals. That's just, like, you can't blame the CEO for what people do on the platform. Right? So, yeah, that's the way I see it. That's the way many people see it. So, I feel like this is something that's absolutely recoverable in no time. This is just happening because it's very, very recent still. So that's where we're at. Okay, now I want to see if I can split this. I can. 2 charts. Okay, well. Cool. I guess this works. I don't know. 15 minute. Okay, I could change this to like a 1 hour chart. Oh man, I have to reset everything, don't I? I've never used this before, so I'm just seeing how it works. Do I even... Come on. Alright, hold on. Let me just open a new one. Because I think my thing just froze there for no reason. Okay, this, 2 charts. Uh-oh, my... Everything is freezing. Okay, we're good. This is 1 hour, this is 5 minutes. Okay, cool. We can do this then. That way we can determine where the trend is over here. I hate these colors though. Can I copy from here? Whatever. Let me get to settings, appearance, background gradient. Can I copy this color? I guess not. Oh man, I really have to customize everything here now. Okay, fine. Settings, appearance, make this a little... Oh, it does save my other colors. Cool. Okay. We'll keep this one possibly gray. Oh my gosh, this is so weird to look at. I'm not used to seeing this. Okay, we'll keep this here. Yeah, that way we can distinguish the 2 charts. Moving averages, these have to change. Whatever, that can stay there. Length, and what kind of... Okay, this has to be EMA. This is going to be our 1 hour chart to check trends. What was my stuff? Okay, we only need 2 of them. One of them is going to be 8. And this one's going to be 34. Oh, where's the... Oh, it's only 1 at a time. Okay, I'm blind. That's okay. This is okay. Smoothing length. I think that can stay there. We're not using smoothed. Main chart symbol, that's okay. Style, this has to change. We'll change it to, I don't know, green. And we can thicken that. We're not using smoothed MA. Label price scale, please. We don't need this in the status line. Okay, we'll delete one of these. Did I delete the wrong one? No, I didn't. Oh, because I disabled this. That's why. Okay. Now we change this one. We can use red for this. Also thicken that. Visibility is fine. Change this to 34 periods at exponential moving average. There we go. Okay, so this is the way we determine trends. I guess this works. And yeah, that's all we need for this. This one we do need 3, so I'll change the settings on this. Man, I was not expecting... I was hoping it would save my other stuff. Also, we don't need volume, so we'll get rid of that just to have better visibility. I just have to change the color of this to green. Make it a little thicker to see it better. Enable that. And this has to be exponential moving average. Source close. Yeah, everything looks good there. Let's change this one. 5, 8, and 13 is our periods. So we'll change that. This one will make yellow. We'll make this yellow. And this enabled. Yep. Oh, you know what I missed? I missed this. Label price scale. There we go. And this one, we'll make it red. Thicker. Label on price scale. And 13 periods, exponential moving average. There we go. I think I have this set up properly now. What are these bar colors? Are they correct? I think they're correct to what I need at least. I don't know, this just looks odd. It's the background, it's just the background that's looking weird. Okay. Yeah, this one looks a little darker. I think it's too dark already. Whatever, we'll keep the same two colors, I guess. This one and this one there. Okay. So this is the 5-minute chart that we'll be looking at. I can't change the size of these, so we're going to have to cope and seethe. This I'm going to disable that. Yeah, so I could freely move around. And same with this, we're good. Now, question is, how far back can I go in the 5-minute chart? Let's go as far back as we can. And then we'll do the same thing, but in the 1-hour chart. Oh man, remember when Bitcoin was 69,000? That was great. 70,000 for a bit. Are we stuck here? Okay, this is the furthest back that we can go. So we're going to start from here. Because I know that these charts, they only give you a specific amount of time to enter. We'll start from around here, just to gather some data. And also, another thing I do want to confirm is the hours of operation that I would be using. So obviously I will not be awake or alive during the middle of the night. So that's out of the question. I'm expecting mornings to be the best time for volatility in general. Like something like 8 to 12 in the morning. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's what I would expect, at least. Okay, so this is obviously 2 a.m., 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just say that 8 is going to be our starting time every day. So the way I'm going to read this, of course, is by zooming in as much as I can and only looking at this from here and go generating the candles as time moves on like that. And I obviously have to do the same thing on this chart. So this is from 20th of July. That's pretty good, actually. Let's go to the 20th of July in this chart, which we have... We're already in June here. That fast. July 20 should be over here. And that's 22 o'clock. We need 8 o'clock. Where? This is, yeah, 20th of July. And actually, I'm going to be noting this down. Start date July 20. And end date. I'm noting this down on my Excel spreadsheet. It would be today. Today's date is August 24. I hate the fact that this changes. No specific format. July 20. It just changes the date format. I hate Excel for doing this. Is there a way to change? Short date. Okay, whatever. We're using short dates. There we go. Now, back here, we have July 28 a.m. And you know what? I want to add... Where's the indicators? How do I add an indicator? No, not this kind of indicator, but like those lines, you know what I mean? Like, how do I draw trends and stuff? Would it be this? Nope. Is it this? Ah, here it is. Trading panel. Okay. Not this one, though. I need the other one. This one will use a vertical line. There. And yeah, this will just tell me what time frame I'm supposed to be looking at. So 20th of July, 8 a.m. is clearly right here. I would not be operating at 8 a.m. here. I would probably operate... Because we have to confirm that both of these... The trend has to be an uptrend, right? So to confirm that, the price has to be always above the moving averages, both moving averages, which you kind of see more of that at... What time is this? 9 a.m. So that's probably the time that I'm going to start here. So 8, 9 a.m. right over here. And we're in this case, we're looking for upswings. And I hate this color. So make it better. And this is so tiny. Okay, I think that might be a little better. And also I might have to change the yellow because it's not that visible for me. Okay. So we wait for an upswing with the correct configuration. We see that over here. No, yeah, over here. So what I would do in this case, oh gosh, now I need this. Long trade, long position. I would enter when the bar closes, of course. And we would use stop loss below the last swing. I would use it below this swing over here. So something like this. Risk-reward ratio would be 1 to 2. Okay, well, I guess I have to spoil it a little bit. But yeah. 1 to 2, which would bring us all the way up here. Something like that. And we'll see how this plays out, of course. And looks like this is our first winning trade. So that's the way I'm going to be doing my back testing, right? And this is 10 a.m. by the way. So now what I'll do is we go into our Excel. Where is my Excel? Here. All right, this one opened at 10 a.m. Can I change this to time? Like this? All right, whatever. We're using this, I guess. And this was, oh. Well, yeah, 10 a.m. Is there a better format for this? Come on. Is this going to crash my Excel? Yeah, it's going to crash my Excel. Alright, we'll just wait for Microsoft to do its thing. I have to reopen my Excel, just give it a moment. It's happened twice today already, and I didn't save my work last time. This time we should have an auto recovery file. Which one is it? Auto saved. That's not right. Oh, well, that's not right either. Okay, this is the right one. Close. No, cancel. I think this is the right one. Okay. You guys are not seeing what I'm seeing, so let me turn this here. Okay. I think we got it now. This was going to be start date, which was July 20. And end date, today's date, August 24. Like that. Whatever, we'll keep that date format for now. Because I don't want to upset this. Let me just save this here. Just making sure I save the right one. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we got it all up and running. And... okay. Let's... hang on. Okay. Sorry if I'm not really talking that much. But it's hard. It's hard to do this kind of stuff. Alright. Oh, and I should be doing this for all of the cells, not just that. Hang on. Time. I know I should have probably set this up before. Okay, 10 a.m. Well, that didn't work. 10. That worked. Okay. Take profit or stop loss. So, according to what happened here, we hit our take profit. And our take profits are 1 to 2. That's what this means. So, that's a 2% increase. And as you can see, my balance is already changed to $10,200. Was it a long or short? It was a long position. And what this column here means is, would a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio have worked on this trade? And that's just to see if, you know, maybe instead of doing 1 to 2, I could be using 1 to 3, depending on how successful that is for me. So I'll increase this to 3, and, well, yeah, the answer is yes in this case. So I'll go back here and put yes. That's how I'm going to be doing all of this. And 100 times. So enjoy the rest of the stream of me grunting at nothing. Here we go. So, obviously I'm not going to be entering a trade again once it's already in, right? This is 13 o'clock already. That's 1 o'clock. I hate the fact that this is in 24-hour format, but oh well. From here, well, we're always still in an uptrend, so I'm open to more possibilities of entry, which we do have over here, right? 3 crossing moving averages to the upside, so I'll try entering again. Let's try that long position. Let's say we enter over here. This looks right. Put a stop loss. Let me see where. I would say here. Oh, you know what I missed? Is the 5 ticks. Whatever. We'll put it on this time. It still would have worked regardless. The 2 or the 3 risk-reward ratio. You know what? Just because I have OCD. 29 plus 5, 34. That's where our stop would have gone. And profit would have been up here. There. That was the first trade. Okay. Second trade is over here. We're using this low. I would count like 10 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is the lowest one. 37 would be our stop. Okay. Reward. 1... Can't read. Whatever. We'll spoil it here anyway. Alright, so this one's a losing trade. Evidently. Yeah, so we lost because we hit this candle over here. So we write that down. Let's write it down. And what time did we enter this? 1450, if you know whatever that means. We lost one. This was a long trade. 1 to 3 did not work because not applicable. Oh, that's not something I considered, huh? Whatever. Okay. Here we're still considered... We're considered in an uptrend all the way until 17 o'clock, which... This is not a valid crossing, is it? Could be. No, not really a valid crossing, I would say. 16 and then 17 o'clock it starts dropping. Okay, so we don't have any possibilities of entering until... Like, where? Like, price is... Yeah, I don't know, because this is pretty subjective. Price needs to be somewhere over here. Anyways, 10 a.m. This seems to be the next day, July 21. Let's get to that. How about this? July 21. This is July 21, and we go to 10 a.m. Because here there's no... Well, maybe this one is a possibility of a short. Oh, this is actually pretty difficult to determine. I would say the majority of the candles should be above whatever whatever the time frame is, right? You know what I mean? Okay, this is 10 a.m. We're looking for longs at this moment over here, and we see that over here. Okay, so I'll enter here. I really hope I'm doing this right. Stop loss would obviously be below this one. 5 ticks below that. It's 38. And risk reward 1 to 2. Which is about over here. And, well, we luckily hit the take profit there. So we write this down. This was at... We entered at 10.10. We made 2%. Long trade. 1 to 3. 1 to 3 would not have worked in this case. Because look at this. We hit this, and then from here, it immediately would go to our stop if we were expecting 1 to 3, which 1 to 3 would be like up here. And that would have never hit. So in that case, it did not work, which is fine by me. We're still in an uptrend all the way until, well, until this candle, which is 13 o'clock. So we can continue searching. Well, no, that already passed. 13 o'clock, not considered a downtrend quite yet. We're considered in an uptrend again at 15 o'clock. So let's search for 15, which is right over here. And see if we can find any crossing of the moving averages. As of right now, no, it seems like. And then we start dipping downwards. So... not a valid entry. We're all the way up until 21 o'clock. 21 o'clock is a bad number. Just remember that. Let's see if we find any upswing. We see one over here. And this is 17 o'clock, so we can enter this. About over here. Moving averages cross completely like over here. I think that's safe. A bit of stop below this level. I like, because the stops seem better to identify at this moment over here. 58. Hang on, I just got tea. I can't see, my room is so dark. Okay. I'm just gonna drink my tea. It's really hot. Okay. So that's a stop loss, and our profit will be 1 to 2, whatever this amount is. I have a question. Does this double what this is? I wonder. Calculator, that times 2 is 117776. If I copy this number, where does that put my... Wow, it didn't copy. It did copy, but it's just not pasting. Alright. It was 117766. Easy. Oh, that does actually reflect it. Okay, cool. So I could just multiply this value by 2, and it'll give me what number I need over here, without me having to actually draw it out, drag it all the way up. It's a good thing to know. Learned something from backtesting already. Let's see how this goes. Seems like a longer trade. Negative for a while. And eventually hit our stop over here. So, this trade opened at 17:45 o'clock. Let me write this on our Excel. 17:45. This is... oh yeah, what am I looking for? Yeah, stop loss. We hit our stop loss, so that's a -1. Was it a long or a short? It was a long trade. 1 to 3 would have worked. No, it would not have, because it's not applicable. So, you know, still not bad, right? Not a bad return. 2% return with just 4 trades. And yeah, this is going to go on for a long time. So let's continue. From here, no general trend until here. Here we can look for shorts at, this is 9 o'clock a.m., July 22. So let's go there. July 22, 9 a.m., which is over here, right over here. So from here, we can look for shorts at exactly 9 o'clock, which is 8:45 right here. So from here, we look for shorts, which I don't think this is a valid crossing. Well, here, yes. Here, yes. Okay, so I would enter here. I'm trying my best to, like, also, I promise I'm not cheating or anything. Like, I genuinely need to know the results of this stuff, so I'm trying to not look on the future side of things. But I evidently need to in order to determine where I would be entering. Without having to switch time frames here individually each time, which is annoying. Okay, so I have to multiply this by 2. Times 2 is that, so that's our profit. Yep. Cool, this does work. Just figured something out. And let's see how this plays out. So we drop down here, looking good so far in positive territory. Coming back a bit, still going, and we eventually hit our stop loss here, unfortunately. Okay, so we still gotta write this down. Here we go. We entered at 9:40. And we lost 1. This was a short position. This was not applicable. Move on. Back here. What time are we at right now? Is this 15 o'clock already? So we move on to 15 o'clock. What happened here? We're in an uptrend at over here, 18 o'clock. Do we have any entry at 18 o'clock? The answer is no. Everything is dipping downwards. No cross to the upside until 19 o'clock. From here, we're not considered in a trend anymore until we enter a downtrend at 0 o'clock. I think I'm going to discard that completely, though, because I'm not going to be awake at this time, even if I really wanted to. So 0 o'clock, we're ignoring that until 8 a.m. 8 a.m. comes by, and we're starting off the day in a downtrend. So how about we go there? 23rd of July, 8 a.m., which is over here. 8 a.m. Okay. Starting the day here, we're looking for shorts, because the trend is downside. And we see one right over here. So this is a possibility of entry. Let's get a short position ready here. Let's say our entry point was down here. Stop would be above one of these levels. Here we'll put 5 ticks on top of that, which is 29. Copy this calculator, that times 2 is this value, so we paste that in here, and there's our reward ratio at 1 to 2. Let's see how this plays out, and oh, no take profit by an inch. That's unfortunate. So this one was a scam, unfortunately. Okay, well, we still gotta write it down, because that's how this one worked. I have this all recorded, so I can go back and just review what would have happened here. And that seems to be because of this God candle we got at 10 a.m. Yeah, in the 1 hour chart at least. Okay, so yeah, still something we have to write down. We started this trade at 8:25 a.m. 8:25. We lost 1. This was a short position, and we do not care about 1 to 3 in this case. Honestly, should I even be writing these down? I'm going to ignore these if they're not winning trades for now, at least. I feel like that's the better thing to do. Okay. Gosh, I got to be really conscious of what's going on. So we're still considered in a downtrend from this point onwards, 12 a.m. Well, 12 p.m., sorry. Which we see right over here. 12 a.m. 12 p.m. starts here. We look for short position, which we get right over here. Which candle? Which candle? We see that over here. This candle. So we enter a short position, because that's what our strategy tells us to do. It's 12, 12. We enter short position on this candle. This one. Okay. We put a stop loss above this swing, like that. 58. Copy this calculator, that times 2 is this value. That's going to be our take profit in ticks. There we go. Let's see how this plays out. And looks good so far. It looks like it goes on for a while though, and oh, that's not good. So this unfortunately also hits a stop loss. Okay, cool. We're learning stuff along the way, which is not bad. Let's see, this entered at 12:35. Let's note that down. 12:35. Lost 1. This was a short position. We do not apply 1 to 3 rule on this one. Go back to the chart. And what time is it by now? By the time that this terrible thing over here happened. 9:30 a.m. in the next day. So this went on all overnight, it seems like. So let's move to like 9 a.m. see what happens in the charts. 9 a.m. we are switching to an uptrend, it seems like, especially at 10 and almost 11. So let's see how things play out here at 10. 10 we see the upswing over here on this trade, which we have to enter, so we'll do it. We enter over here. Stop loss would be below this level. I already know it's just not, yeah, it's not a winning trade either way. Even if I put this 5 ticks, I still have to just set it up for record purposes. That times 2 is this for our profit level. So our profit would have been up there. And this one just immediately hits a stop loss, unfortunately. So that's alright. We note this down in our Excel. This was entered at 10:35. This was -1 long trade. And yeah, that's all. Back to the charts. Let's see what we have here. So, still considered in an uptrend at 1 o'clock. Although it's probably dangerous to enter there. 1 o'clock is over here. And we have a switch upwards at 12:40. 12:40 shouldn't count though. So then, yeah, no entry at this moment. From here, price starts dipping. So, price dips over here, and from here downwards, we have a downtrend at 18 o'clock onwards. So we move on till 18 o'clock. No. And from here, we're looking for short positions. So the 3 moving averages have to be facing downwards after making a swing, which we don't quite see. And this goes on until what time? Over here, 4 a.m. Obviously, I won't be entering there. Here we have a swing, and this is at 21 o'clock. Yeah, it's reasonable for me to enter anyway. Although, the swing happens at which graph? This one, no. And at which bar, I mean. This one, yes. So we have to enter on this big bar, unfortunately. And by then, I don't know if my strategy would apply the way I would like it to, because our entry point would be down here, right? Stop loss would be, well, yeah, from this level, 5 ticks upwards, 17. Copy this. Multiply by 2 is this. That's our profit. I think this is way too low, because price just gets flat from here. But, you know, there's still a possibility. No, indeed, we hit a stop loss over here as well. Okay. So, yeah, that one was unfortunate. But we have to follow the strategy. That's how it works. This was at 21.05. So, I'll note that. 21.05. Lost 1. This was a short trade. Not applicable. Moving on. Okay. By the time this is over, this time is, well, 18 o'clock on July 25, which is 18 o'clock. By here, we're in an uptrend from 18 o'clock all the way until, well, pretty much the whole thing. This is still considered uptrend, yeah, up till here. 13 o'clock, July 27. Okay, so we look for upswings from this moment going forward, which we get an upswing over here. So let's enter this one, long. 3 moving averages cross, I would say here. Let's just say here. Oh, I think this is very, very quick profit if we use this level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'll use this level. 5 ticks below this, which is 24. Copy that and multiply by 2. Get our profit ticks, which is up there. Yeah, this is instant profit. That one's good. We note it down. This was opened at, I forgot to check, 20 o'clock. And in this case, we made 2% profit. This was a long trade. Could this have worked in a 1 to 3? Okay, let's check that. If I increase this to 3, the answer is likely, well, we barely missed the target right there, but eventually it would have hit right over here. So the answer to this one is yes. I'll note it on my Excel, don't worry guys. Okay, so that works. From here, what time is it? 22 o'clock. And where am I here? This is 22 o'clock on July 25. Am I in the right place? July 25 to 22 o'clock. Yeah, we're still in an uptrend. All the way until July 27. So we're in an uptrend for a very long time. We look for another upswing, which we get soon. We have one over here. Yeah, which I would definitely take into consideration if I was live. Or even this one, right? No, not quite. Moving averages need to be all fanned upwards, like this over here. This is an entry right over here. So we'll enter that, long position. I would have entered, say, over here, whatever. And stop loss would be here, 5 ticks, which is 26. Copy that. And multiply by 2. That's our profit level right there. Let's see how this one plays out. And this keeps going. Looks good. There we go. So there's our take profit right there. It's our target. This one I'll note down, entered at 2:35 a.m. Well, yeah, in this case, I don't even know if I should write this down, because this entered at 2 a.m. But also, it's still good to have it in the record, right? Even if I didn't enter here, though, let's say I entered at 8 a.m. I think I'm going to disregard this completely. Let's say I enter at 8 a.m. Over here we have the the upswing on this candle, right? Or even this candle. Who knows? We can put a stop over here. Oh, that would have hit our stop loss first. Yeah, this is a weird situation. This one right here. Okay, well, I'll go with the 2 a.m. one. Because, yeah. No, I don't even think I should. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't. I have to stay true to myself. Okay, so I would have entered here. Right over here. This would have been my stop. Would have been 5 ticks below this, which is 18 plus 5 is 23. Multiply this by 2. That's our profit over here. It would have hit our stop loss first, unfortunately, before increasing in price. This is July 26th, so July 26th is all up day, so we don't look for shorts at all. This case here, it's very, very quickly hitting our stop loss, so we have to write that down. But because we exited quickly, we can enter again quickly again. Again. I keep saying again. Anyways, you know what I mean. Here we enter at 8:05. 8:05. We lose one. This was a long trade. 1 to 3 would not have worked because, well, this is a losing trade. Next trade, let's go back to the charts. I'm going to take a sip of tea real quick. So we're still on an uptrend. We're still looking for the upswings, which we do eventually get over here. Right here on this candle. So how about we enter it? There, our stop loss would be below this level now because I would use about 10 candles, the lowest level between those, which is this one. Stop level 28 plus 5, 33. I hope. Oh, I deleted too much stuff. Yeah, 33. And I also have to multiply that by 2 to get our profit level, which is this. There we go. Let's see how this plays out. Again, we barely hit our target here. Barely. And then we immediately go to a stop loss. Okay, that's unfortunate. This is happening quite a bit, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It's part of the strategy. Still gotta let it do its thing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll review this also later, like I said, on my own stream. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's... What did I enter here? 920, 920, 920. And this one was a loss. This was a long trade. That's not applicable. Okay, let's go back. Finding... What's next? Looking for another upswing because this is 11 o'clock and all day July 26th is up day. So we have another entry over here. Let's say here, okay? Another long position. I would put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, I'm not sharing my chart. 10, sorry. So this one, and I would put my stop loss below this level. Because all this day is uptrend. And let me see here. Is 79 plus 5, 84. Copy this. Multiply by 2. Perhaps the 5 ticks below the stop. Maybe that should just go away. Maybe. Maybe. Because it seems like I'm missing my targets by just a little bit. And I feel like if I'm not using the extra 5 ticks, that could, you know, make my target shorter, right? More achievable, and I would likely hit those faster. Possibly. Because so far, like, having the stop loss 5 ticks below has not helped me as much. Or maybe I'm just not thinking about it right. But this is just stuff I'm thinking about on the way, right? So this is our next trade. Let's see how this one plays out. Hold on. Well, yeah, whatever. Let's go. It's been going pretty flat, seems like. Really flat. Still in positive territory, and there we go. We did hit the target this time. pretty decent, but this took a long time. We're already in July 27 at this point. From here, we're expecting 13 o'clock to be the dangerous point. That's when trends possibly change. So I got to watch out for that, at least in this shorter time frame over here. So let's write this one down. Before I do that, I want to change a couple things. Let me find... Okay, we're good. So, sell. We entered this trade at... Where's my trade? This was 11:20. Okay, so let's write that. And this is a 2% gain, a long trade. Would 1 to 3 have worked here? That's what I'm interested in knowing. So if I increase this to 3, the answer would be no. Because from here we immediately hit a stop. So in this case, no. I'll just write that down. Okay. Let's see. What is next? So from 13 o'clock, it's dangerous. We're still considered an uptrend, though. So let's see if we can find any upswings. That's not considered one. That's not considered one either. And then we start dipping from here, and it's already 13 o'clock. So we ignore this going forward. We start to look for trades at this time right here. So 23 o'clock, July 27. I'll check for that 1 hour, because from here, like 0 o'clock, I'm asleep. That doesn't count. Let's see. This is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So from here, we're looking for short trades. Do we find any? We do over here. I would say here, yeah. And this is 22 o'clock. Yeah, I'd still be awake at this time. So let's enter a short position, shall we? The 3 moving averages cross right here. So we'll enter this. Our nearest swing is that level. I'll still do the 5 ticks thing, although I feel like things could probably be different. Probably. I can go back always and review, because I'm leaving the trades here for myself to review. This case, so I'm blanking out. This is 33, and I just deleted everything by accident. 33. Copy this. That times 2 is this number. So we'll put that there, and there's our trade. Let's see how it plays out. Looking good. And yes, indeed, it is a take profit. Could a 1 to 3 have worked if I increase this to 3? Right here. Looks like we barely miss it over here, and eventually... I'm getting way too ahead of myself here. That's not a stop loss? Apparently not. Well, there is a stop loss. So a 3 would not have worked, just so I can write it down. Alright, let's go to check. Here. We entered this trade at 22.20. Right there. This was a winning trade. We got 2%. This was a short. A 1 to 3 would have worked? No. And we move on. How's our balance doing? Okay, so yeah, we're pretty neutral, aren't we? We started off with 10,000, right? We're at 10,085 after 14 trades. So far, not that great, is it? Although we can probably figure some stuff out. Like maybe some times are not good for operating, but then other times are. What? No, okay, I don't know. We'll have to gather this data once we grab a lot of it and figure out little details like that. Like maybe a 1 to 3 would be better for me, or maybe not. In this case, no, because I'd be losing 3% instead of making an extra 2% from the 1 to 3. So far, not, but we have to figure more stuff out as we continue on with this. So let's do it. All right, we end this at 0 o'clock, 55 minutes. I'm not awake until 8 a.m. So let's move this to, it's 28th of July, right? Yes. 8 a.m., 28th of July, no trend. This, can we find a short at 12 o'clock? Probably not. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no, price is pretty flat over here. So we start going upwards. That's not a correct uptrend. This is a correct uptrend. So from 20 o'clock, we have an uptrend. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 o'clock right here. Oh, this is a god candle already, so... How about this? Could this have worked? 19 o'clock? Possibly, right? I think it could have definitely worked, because we're starting the hour down here, and the price is above the two moving averages. So that's considered an uptrend, in my opinion. So yeah, we can find an entry here. I feel like I'm spoiling it though, because I already know what's going to happen. But whatever. We'll go long, not short. Entering here. Stop loss. Yeah, all these levels match anyway, so it doesn't quite matter. 26. And copying, right? Yeah. Multiply by 2. Whoops, is this level, and there's our profit. Yeah, that instantly hits a take profit. So whatever, we write it down. This was entered at 1935. 2% long trade. Would a 1 to 3 have worked? I think so. Increase this to 3. Yeah, it would have worked. Okay, cool. I'll write that down. Yes. Okay. Next trade. Let me go back. So we're in an uptrend all the way until 5 a.m. I'm asleep during all this time though, so I will not take it into consideration. By 8 a.m., market is still above. That's what I would think, at least if I was there live. 8 a.m. we see an upswing over here at 8:40. Could we take advantage of a quick movement to the upside on this candle? I'll have to figure that out. Let's go here, long position here, stop loss down here, 5 ticks, 38 plus 5, 43. Copy that, multiply by 2, is this, paste that. So there's our trade, and yeah, it hits the stop loss instantly. So we still gotta write it down. This opened at 8:45. 45, okay. We hit a stop loss here, so that's -1%. This was a long trade. Long trade. And that's not applicable. Okay. Fair enough. Back to the charts. So from here we have significant down movement, and we're confirmed in a downtrend at this time, 14 o'clock. So let's move on to 14 o'clock, 12, 13, 14, right here. So from here, we look for short positions, because from there we have confirmation that we're in a downtrend. Not here, we have it here. So we look for shorts, which we see a swing over here. Right here. Oh my gosh, there's so many like little levels in the way. On this candlestick. So this one right here. I will get the short position ready. We'll enter it there. Stop loss would be over here. And here. Put stop level 28. Copy, multiply by 2. Is this for our take profit level? There's our trade. Let's see how this plays out. Ooh, almost hits that over here. See, I think in this scenario, the 5 ticks behind the stop loss saved the trade, because after that immediately we hit our profit. My mouse is not working. My mouse is actually not working. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this one hit a take profit, and a 1 to 3 would have also worked if we increase this to 3. Right. Come on. And I can't read now from here. 29, 3. There we go. That would have hit, yeah, eventually over here. So, yeah, would have worked. Would have worked. What is this? Why is this happening? Okay, there we go. All right, let's write this one down. Sorry for delaying too hard. Okay, let's see. This entered 1555. This was a plus 2, not plus 3. This was a short trade, and 1 to 3 would have worked in this scenario. Cool. Let's go back to the charts. Alright, we're still in a downtrend all the way until... This is still considered down, until here. From here, we're no longer considered in a downtrend, which is 2 a.m. Fair enough, I would not be operating at that time either. So we look for still more down opportunities, which we see right here. Right? This candle, no. This candle, yes. So on this candle right over here, look for a short. Get the short position ready, put this over here. Stop loss would obviously behind this level. 5 ticks behind that. 67 plus 5, 72. Multiply it by 2. That's our profit level. There we go. Let's see how this works. Not likely. Whoops. Yeah, this one hits our stop loss. Okay. What happens? Oh, I'm not supposed to look at that. Well, it's 2 a.m. anyway, so yeah, things changed from there. This was a losing trade. We'll have to write it down. Entered at 2150. Okay. 2150. This was -1. This was a short trade. Not applicable. Back to the charts. Okay, cool. From here, we re-enter a downtrend. We'll look for 8 a.m. 8 a.m., yeah, we're considered in a downtrend. 8 a.m. all the way until 16 o'clock. So let's go to 8. We look for shorts from here. Let me increase this visibility from 8 a.m. We see a short entry right here, so we'll enter that. Short position right there. This is our stop. Let's put 5 ticks above that, which is 24. Copy this, multiply by 2. Whoops. This times 2 is that. There's our trade. Well, we hit a stop loss, unfortunately. Right here. So we write that down. Entered at... What time was this? 8:15. Alright. Lose 1. This was a short trade. And the other thing is not applicable. Okay, back to this. Cool. Next, until 16 o'clock, we're good to look for shorts, right? So we have to wait for another short opportunity, which gives us right over here on this candle. So let's get that prepared. Short position, enter here. Stop loss would be, well, I guess above here, which kind of ruins my chances, I would assume. 49, and that times 2 is 99. That's our stop and take profit level. See how it plays out. That messed me up, and I think we're going to lose from here because of it. Oh no, we're good. It eventually does hit, but that's just annoying where it's about to hit our take profit and it just reverses immediately. What happens? This is what I want to know. What happens if I did this? Copy the stop level. Multiply by 2. This would be our new take profit level. That would have hit instead if I did not use the 5 ticks behind the stop loss. You see, that's the kind of difference that I'm noticing here. So, but in this case, we still follow the strategy for now, but that's just one thing that I'm noticing. And you know what? I'm going to write it down on my Excel. Things... Well, let me show you my Excel first of all, because we also have to write stuff down. Things I notice. Stop loss, 5 ticks, sometimes makes the trade target miss by a few points that could have hit if the 5 ticks rule was not there. Just one thing I noticed. Anyways, back to this. We entered at 940. We hit our profit, which is 2%. This was a short trade, and what 1 to 3 have worked. Let me confirm that. That is not something that I checked. Whoops, I did not mean to move that. I do not think it would have. 1 to 3. It's right over here. Okay, it's not. Whatever. It's just a test anyway. It would have lasted a lot longer. And it would have eventually hit. So the answer is yes anyway. Let's put Y. But realistically, we keep it at 2 still. Because I do want to continue entering possible trades. We have until 16 o'clock. Oh, well, that is exactly 16 o'clock. Never mind. Alright, so we don't have any entries until, what is this? 10 a.m., 9 a.m. Nope. This is not valid. This is valid at 13 o'clock. So let's go to 13 o'clock the next day to see if we find any entries. Which is right over here. This is 31 July, right? Yes. Alright. Let's find an upswing, which we see right here. So we can enter this on this candle. Long position right there. Stop loss would be here. 5 ticks, which is 31. Copy this. Multiply by 2. Whoops. Times 2 is 62k. That's up there. And, well, this would have hit a stop loss anyway. Unfortunately. Yeah, because it looks good from here until it just gives you this hell candle and you drop down. Like that. Unfortunately, we lose here, so we write it down. Let me go to this thing. We enter at 13:30. Oh man, I think this is going to take a little too long. What if I go for 50 trades today? We're almost halfway there, almost. How long have we been streaming? 1 hour, 11 minutes. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll do this off camera, maybe. Because I think it's just going to take too long. But whatever. I don't care if this is boring you or not. I'm alright. My throat is also giving out from thinking out loud. Alright, this is losing trade. This is a long trade. And it's not applicable for 1 to 3 rule. Back to here. Okay, so we're in a downtrend officially starting from 16 o'clock. And we stayed down until 2 a.m. So 16 o'clock till night, we're good to find any short positions. Which we see right over here. Is this a valid short? No, these are not valid shorts. Entries, I mean. This one is. This one right here, this candle, the red one. That's our entry for a short position. Okay. Our stop loss would be... It has to be behind this swing. We'll give this 28 plus 5. Oh my gosh, 33. I really do not want to do math at this time. But it's required. It's just multiplication. Come on, it can't be that bad. Alright, let's see how this one plays out. And looks good. Very good. And that closes at 22 o'clock. So meaning we have more possibilities of entries after this. If I was a robot. Anyways, we entered at 1925. Let me write this down. 1925, 3%. This is a short trade. And could 1 to 3 have worked? Oh gosh. Could it have worked? Yeah. Yeah, it would have. Right there. So the answer is yes. Okay, nice. Now what? Where was I? So we closed, I forget where we closed, somewhere over here, but regardless, we don't have any short entries until here. Could this one have worked? I wonder. No, this is already late. It's already 0 o'clock, so I would not be awake at this time. We don't enter here. Alright, Moving on till 8 a.m. we have this, where we are not in a trend until we are confirmed in a downtrend at 11 a.m. From 11 till 16 o'clock, we're in a downtrend. 11, right here. We look for short entries. We have one over here. I can't tell which one is... Hold on. You're gonna have to be more red or something. I don't know. I think this red is better. I really cannot tell. Okay. Maybe I'll use a different color. No, this looks terrible. How about I use a lighter color? Okay. Because it just looks the same as the price, and I'm mixing this up. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to change this green color to a lighter green as well. Okay, there we go. Right here, we are considered in a downtrend. Not here. Oh no, yes, here. What about here? Here as well. Okay, so we're considered in the downtrend from way before. From... Not here. Here. Yes, here. So this red candle is where we enter. Sorry for complicating this too much, but I just need to be precise. So our stop loss would be above this level, obviously. 5 ticks, which is 35. Thank you for quick math. And multiply by 2 is our profit here. Okay, see how this turns out. Bad. What if the 5 ticks was not there? This was 30. Let's just see what happens. Our profit would have been 2, which it still would not have hit. Barely by an inch. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, that's where it was originally, so we have to write this down. Back here. 1250. 1250, would I have entered? Well, yeah, that's 1250 in the afternoon. Yeah, I would have. Losing 1. This was a short trade. Not applicable. Moving on. We have until 16 o'clock to keep searching for shorts. Why can't I... Okay, price lines, yes. How about you stay white? There, I think that's easier for me to identify. High and low, that can stay... Yeah, that can stay that color, whatever it is. Okay. And I can change the moving averages back to the colors I need, so I'll do that. Because the colors are just mixing me up, honestly. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Now I can read the numbers in peace. So we're looking for, what time is this? 14 o'clock. We're up to 16 o'clock where we could look for shorts. And do we see any short? We do not. Wait, this does count. It absolutely does count. Yeah, it does count. Okay. Counts from this candle. Okay, so we have to pick this candle, unfortunately. Because I already know what's going to happen. Closes here, so that's where we would enter. We would use a stop loss over here. Yeah, it's just going to hit our stop. I already know. Profit, whatever. We still have to draw it out, so this would be 60. And I'll multiply this by 2. Okay. Well, I don't know why that opened. Alright, here we go. There's the loss. We entered at 1450. 1450. We lost 1. This was a short trade, not applicable. I'm just running it down to the Excel really fast. We start entering an uptrend at here. So that's 5 a.m. 6, 7, 8 a.m. We're considered an uptrend. So we can look for entries there at 8 a.m. Which is... And this is 2nd of August, yes. 8 a.m., 8 a.m. Right here. So we look for upswings from this time. And we see some movement here. This is the entry. Not here, here. All right, let's enter this. What is... Oh, because I have so many other stuff. I really don't want these to be in the way. And I cannot edit them. I can. Here. Price labels. Disable that. Oh gosh, that would make everything so much better. But I think it's way too late to be doing that. How many trades have I entered? Oh, okay. Can I do this quick? I think I could. I'll try to do this quick, guys. Because it's really bothering me. Disable this. Disable this. That way it clears things up so much better for me. Alright. This one, disable it. This one, disable. We keep the compact status, doesn't really matter. I guess that's what it has to do. Next. This one. And this one. I feel like the list is just getting longer. I might... Oh my god, I did so many. Okay. Come on. Oops. Okay, I see the bottom of the list at last. This is annoying but necessary, guys, believe me. It'll be worth it because I have to do this 100 more times and I can't have all these price labels in my face at all times. Alright, last one. There we go. There. This clears everything up so much better. Okay. Let's put... We're looking for longs. So long position. And we enter at this candle, which opens here. Well, it closes here, sorry. Stop loss would be below this level. Not on the price levels, thank you. Alright, now we just change the inputs and we're good. So, 62 plus 5, 67. Copy that. Multiply by 2 is our take profit. Paste it there. That's our trade. And it's a losing trade. Alright, there we go. Let's write it down. 9:10 a.m. is when we entered. I'm not even going to bother switching to the Excel. You guys get the idea. This is a long trade. Okay. What happened here? This is 10 a.m. Yeah, this is where we get this hell candle right here. And we drop to a downtrend at this candle. So 12 p.m. onwards, we're looking for shorts. From 12 all the way until 23 o'clock. So the rest of the afternoon, pretty much. Right? Yes. It is the 2nd of August. I just want to make sure I'm on the correct dates. So we're looking for shorts, as I said. Short. Do we have a short here? We do have a short on this candle. Right here. Well, from most of these candles already, actually. From this candle. So we enter it. We enter this candle. It's confirmed short. Right there. I would use... Let me see. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Yeah, I would use this level as my stop. So there. And I also have to multiply by 2. Which is here. That's our profit level. Which instantly hits profit there. That's good. Very good. This is 13.35 when we entered. This was 2% gain. This was a short trade. Would a 3 would have worked? Yeah, it would have. I already know it would have. Because this closes here. Okay, we're already in a downtrend. We have to look for another entry, which we can get from here. This candle. This candle right here. That's where we would enter. Short position here. Stop loss above this level. 87 plus 5, 92. Copy that. Multiply by 2 is 185k. that there. I just want to see where this would have taken me to with a 3 risk reward. Yeah, it's good. We'll keep that drawn. Okay, so here's our next trade. Extend it up a bit. Oh, are you serious? We didn't hit that. Okay, well, do we hit it again? Okay, we do eventually hit it. But man, that is annoying. This thing right here, it's really annoying. Like, why? Why does that have to happen? But anyways, still profit, I guess. Can't complain over that. So I will note this down. What time did we enter here? 1640, valid, completely valid. 1640, 2%. This was a short trade. Would a 1 to 3 have worked? Yes, it would have. It would have really worked. All right, write that down. What time is this? Do we end the trade? 12:20. Oh, this is of the next day already. On the 3rd of August. Are we sure we entered at the right time? 16 o'clock. Yeah, we were good until 23 o'clock. This is 3rd of August, 11 a.m. Yeah, that's when we had this drop. And we're still in a downtrend from this time. Right, hold on. From this time all the way to 18 o'clock. From 12 to 18. We can look for more shorts, so let's do that. I can't read. That is... Hold on. This changes... We have an upswing at some point is what I'm looking for first. Because otherwise they're not valid entries. None of them are valid entries. And the price just continued to drop here. Here is a valid upswing. So that's what we're looking for. And then a downswing from that upswing is where we confirm our entries. Which is here. On this candle. That's where we would enter. This is 17 o'clock. And this is our 18 o'clock candle. So we're good. We're good to enter. Sure. Although I already know from looking at the other chart how this is going to turn out. Yeah. Losing trade anyways. This would be 79. Copy this. Multiply by 2 is our take profit there. Yeah, and that just immediately loses there, unfortunately. But hey, we follow the strategy, and that's where it told us to enter. 1705 is time we entered. This was -1. This is a short trade. Our equity, by the way, is 10,480 in 28 trades. Which I don't think is that great. If my Excel is correct, I'll show you guys my Excel again. We still have a 5% rate of return. And our maximum money was 10,500. Our minimum money was 9,600. Remember, we're starting with 10,000. Currently 10,480. So that's where we're at right now. Can I just change these colors? Because I do not like them. That's the neutral. I actually hate the fact that it changes the font as well. We'll just highlight them. How about that? Final balance. A little lighter. This color. Maximum balance. So we'll keep that green. And our minimum balance will make it highlighted in light red. Do we even have a light red? No, we don't. How am I supposed to use red? More colors. Red. Can I change the brightness? Oh, I can over here. Oh no, that just makes it... Oh, you guys can't even see this. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at a pop-up window from Excel. Custom. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Don't worry. There we go. Oh, that's too bright. This might even crash my Excel again, so I'm just going to save it just in case. More colors, custom, a little lighter, like that. There, that's perfect. Total attempts, 100, whatever. Total longs, total shorts. Okay, so we've done more shorts than longs. Whatever, still doing fine. Best time is still yet to be determined. I want to determine a good time frame. The hours of operation is the main thing that I'm trying to extract from all of this. Basically. All right, let's go back to the charts. We are on trade 29. Oh man, might have to do... Hold on, how much are we? 29? Okay. Maybe I'll do 33. Maybe this will have to take 3 days. This whole backtesting thing. 3 days of backtesting. Or maybe I'll do some off camera too. I don't even know. I'll stop at 33 trades for today. Because it is getting a little late. I didn't expect this to take that long. Or maybe it's because I'm talking too much. That could be the case as well. Alright. Cool. What time is this? 17:45. From here, we're no longer considered in a trend at 18 o'clock. Right here we are, although it immediately corrects, and it's also 4 a.m., so we don't talk about that. Oh, but it's also not, well, yeah, it's still, moving averages are in the downside. From 10 a.m., let's say from 11 a.m., because that's when the candle closes, we are in a downtrend. So we look for trades from 11 until, I would say, we're still considered in a downtrend all this time. Okay, for a long time. From 11 until end of day, let's just say. Alright, let's look at that. 11 o'clock on... What day was this? Are you sure? Blind. Oh, yeah, 4th of August. Okay, 4th of August, 11 a.m. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 a.m. Right here. Okay, so from here we're considered in a downtrend. We look for an upswing first, which we get right here. And then we look for a downswing, which gives us right here. Right here. So that's our entry candle. Let's get a short position right there. Short, yes. Go here. Profit, stop loss 5 ticks. Profit would be multiplied by 2, which is 150 ticks. Brings us down there. See how this plays out. Looks great. There we go. Profit. Okay. And let me write this down. So we entered at 1640. And we didn't lose 2%. This was a short trade. Would a 1 to 3 risk reward have worked? Yeah, absolutely. Even a 4, even a 5. So 29 trade is dying. Let's see. Oh, from here we're already at the 50,000 levels. This was the time when Bitcoin crashed. I remember this time. I experienced this live. What do you guys know about this? We go all the way until end of date, apparently. So we don't get an upswing. We get one over here. It's already 23 o'clock though, and price is flat. 0 o'clock, I do not operate. So we ignore this until 8 a.m. the next day, right over here. 8 a.m. we're starting on a downtrend, so we go over here 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. Right over here, this is valid. Yeah. So I would enter, where would I enter? Here. I would enter on this candle. Looks really risky. Right here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're using this candle. 14, this would be 19. Am I right? No, I don't think so. Because this is 147 ticks. Okay, so it has to be 5 ticks after this, which is 152. That's where our stop would be. Yeah, that looks right. Copy this, multiply by 2. It's 305 ticks our profit. That's a big trade. And unfortunately, it hits a stop right there. So we have to write it down. 825 was our entry time. We lose 1%. We hit... This was a short. And not applicable. Okay. Okay. From 9, not valid entries until we hit a uptrend right here. What time is this? 22 o'clock. From 22 until in the morning? Yeah, I could maybe find a trade in there. 22 o'clock, let's go there. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, right here. Do we have any upswings? Right here, apparently we do. Right there. I'll enter. I would probably do that if I was live there too. I'd use this as my stop. 5 ticks. 39 plus 5, 44. Copy this. Multiply by 2. Copy that. Profit would be there. And looks not good. We hit the stop. Alright, whatever. And this closed at 0 o'clock. Yeah, I would have gone to bed at that time anyway. Alright, we have to write that down. So we enter at 22.20. 22.20. Lose 1%. This was a long trade. Was it right to do a long? Yeah, it was. And then... yeah. The 3 thing is not applicable. 1 to 3 risk reward. Okay. From here until 8 a.m. what happens? 8 a.m. is right here. We're no trend until 10 a.m. We're considered in an uptrend. From 10 a.m. until 17 o'clock, we're in an uptrend. So let's go to 10 a.m. right here. 9:30, 9:55, 10. So from 10, we do enter an uptrend right here. Because this is not an uptrend. And then this one is for the entry. Although that's a big movement. Is it really this one? It really is this big candle. Okay, well, we're going to have to enter. Long position here. Stop loss would have to be behind here. This is going to be a bigger trade for sure. 50, oh, it's 159. Okay, that would be 164 then. Ticks. Copy this. Multiply by 2. We paste it on this profit level. So that's our big trade there. Let's see how it goes. Goes flat for a while. Still going. Oh. Almost hits the stop and then recovers. Oh, and then we hit a good profit right over here. Was it worth the wait? Probably. And if this was 1 to 3, yeah, I would have hit either way. So 1 to 3 would have worked as well. I'll note that down. And that's a 30-second trade. Okay, this one was... What time is this? I can't read. 10:05 a.m. That was our entry. We made 2%. This was a long trade. And 3 would have worked as well. Our equity increases. That's good. And back to the charts. Let's go for one more trade. And then I'll call it a stream. It's been a long stream today. Alright. What time is this and when is this? August 8, 11:30. So let's go to... That skips a whole day of no operating, you know? August 8 at what time? 11:30. What happened at 11:30 on August? Right here. So we're still considered in an uptrend. And we stay up until... the end of the day, 0 o'clock. So we look for upswing trades. Look for a down one first, which we get a down trade, a downswing here, and then the upswing starts over here. Over here. On this big green candle, which you can barely see. So we enter there, long trade. Stop loss would have to be below this level. 5 ticks, which is 54. Copy this, multiply by 2, and that's our profit level up there. See what happens. Looks not good. Oh, we saved ourselves there. This is the time when the 5 ticks comes in clutch. Like, sometimes it'll help you, but sometimes it won't. I feel like it's just such a 50-50, we might as well not even talk about it. But hey, we had our take profit in this moment, so that's pretty good. Let's write that down. 13:25 was our entry time. 25. And it's a 2% thing. We did a long trade, and would 3 would have worked? The answer is absolutely yes. Look how much we increased from there. Yes. And then I'll also note this down here, but sometimes it does help. You can't see what I'm typing. I was just typing this. Sometimes it does help. The 5 ticks behind the last swing. So it would really depend. That's our 33rd trade, so I'm going to end it here for now. And I really hope that this saves. If not, you know what? I'm going to keep doing this off camera. I'll try to reach 66 either by today or tomorrow. I don't know if this will save, But before we end it, I'm just gonna record this for myself. So I am ending at August 8 at 17:45. These are all my configurations. August 8. Yeah, 7:45. And then August 9. Okay, well, from here, actually. We can enter and upgrades all the way until August 9 at 12 a.m. Like 0 o'clock. So, yeah. That'll be all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed.